Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening to you wherever you are in the world. Welcome to my channel. My name is Meg and I'm a fully qualified yoga teacher, a beautician and a masseuse. And this is my YouTube channel where I talk a lot about yoga, tips and tricks and things that you guys can follow along from home to strengthen up your practice, but also some health and wellness as well. So if that is something that you're interested in, go and hit the subscribe button, and it means every time I post up onto my channel, you guys get a notification come through so you never miss a class with me. This is my December 2024 flow. So this is the last flow of 2024 this year. I love this flow. I've been a little bit crazy and done like almost Christmas inspired poses in this flow. So it's a little bit of fun whilst we're doing this. You don't really need anything to do this flow. I always recommend people use a good quality grippy mat onto a hard surface. The good quality mat is less likely to kind of shuffle from underneath you, so you're less likely to slip and hurt yourself. It will also support your joints properly, so I always recommend that that's what people use. You can use blocks, you can use straps if you want to, but it's not a necessity. If you've maybe not got great balance, I would recommend maybe just having a block in case. But other than that, you don't need anything, and when you're ready, we will get started. We're going to begin this flow in a down dog. So if you don't know how to get into your down dog, start in a tabletop, hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. We'll flex the toes, take the bum back towards the heels, keep the hands where they are, lifting all the way up and back into your down dog. If you need to take a deep bend into your knees or lift your heels, you can here. Maybe just warming up, you can always bend into one knee and then the other. Just get yourself nice and comfy in this down dog. Keep pushing the floor and the mat away from you. We're going to lift up the right leg here. Inhale, three-legged dog. Coming up onto the ball of the left foot and bending into the right knee. We're bringing the knee in towards the chin and the chest, scooping forwards and placing that right foot in between the hands. If it doesn't quite get there, grabbing the foot from behind and stepping it up and through. We're coming into our high lunge here. If a high lunge feels too much, take the back knee down. We're keeping up tall, tucking the tailbone under wherever you are. Let's bring the arms up, spread through the hands, and then we're going to push the elbows back at a right angle. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, chest comes forwards, angel arms. Deep breaths. Squeeze the glutes. And then we're going to turn to face the long edge of the mat. Your legs should be wide here, arms out to the side, almost like you're a star. And then we're going to take the right hand onto the right leg into triangle. Tuck the tailbone under, squeeze the belly. Don't let your tailbone swing out back and behind. The left hand is coming round, and we're coming all the way down into a hang at the bottom. You can take a bend into the knees here. You can place your hands on a block, whatever you feel like you need to do. Let's walk both hands over towards the top foot, framing the foot if you can. If you can't get that far, just take the hands out in front a little bit, but the more you walk your hands around, the more of a stretch you're going to get. And we'll pivot the front foot to face the top of the mat. We're going to start to shuffle the weight into that front foot, picking up the back. If you can, keeping it lifted, bending into the knee. We're going to take this into a tree pose. So if you can, you're taking the foot onto the inside of the right leg. Maybe this feels enough for you. Maybe just lifting the leg feels enough for you. Squeeze the glutes. Maybe bring the arms up above, tree pose, or you can create a little star. Turn this into a Christmas tree pose. Breathing here. Take the hands down. We're going to come into our half moon from here. So your left foot is coming back and behind. The right hand is coming down into the floor. If you want to place a block in front of you, you can do. Try and rotate your left shoulder up towards the ceiling. Bringing the left arm up as well, squeezing the glutes and flexing through the left toes. And then we'll square everything forward, ready to take this into sugar cane or candy cane. So if you can, grabbing hold of the left foot, pushing up so you're kicking into the hand. So this is a sugar cane variation. Maybe you can start to lift the right arm up. Breathing here. Let's let everything go. Keep your left leg lifted, and we're going to step it all the way to the back of the mat with control. Your hands are coming up, and slowly start to lift the chest up towards the ceiling. Breathing here, and bring the hands down. So your hands are either side of the right foot. Push through the hands and step the right foot to the back of the mat. Ready to do the same thing on the other side. When you're ready, coming back up into that down dog, hands are underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, flexing the toes, and we'll lift all the way up and back into your down dog. Push the floor and the mat away from you. We're coming onto the left hand side this time, so we're lifting the left leg all the way up and coming up onto the ball of the right foot, bending into the left knee. And we're going to bring the knee in towards the chin and the chest, coming right up onto the toes, and see if you can step the foot in between the hands. If it doesn't quite get there, you're picking it up from behind and stepping it through. Coming up into your high lunge, or if you prefer, into your low lunge. Do the same as whatever you did on the other side. The arms are coming all the way up, spreading through the fingertips. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, push your elbows back, angel arms. Breathing here. And turning to face the front into a star. So your legs are out to the side, arms are out to the side, engaging your core here. So you're squeezing your tailbone under and squeezing the belly here. And then left hand, left leg, right arm comes up. Breathing here. More slowly, bring that right hand all the way down. We're going to come into a hang. You can always place your hands on a block here. You can take a soft bend behind the knees. Let the head hang heavy. Let's turn to face the front foot, so your left foot this time. Again, the more you kind of come around the foot, the deeper this stretch is going to be. If you can, maybe framing the foot with your hands. We'll pivot that front foot up to face the top of the mat. Taking the weight into that front foot and your hands, lifting the back leg, and we're going to slowly come all the way up into your tree pose. So you're bending into that left knee this time, or right knee even, and bringing the foot on the inside of the leg. Push the knee out to the side. If you can't quite get here, just finding a variation that feels good for you. And then maybe bringing your arms all the way up, tree pose. Maybe into a little Christmas tree pose. Breathing here. Keep the shoulders up towards the ears, squeeze the glutes. Push the knee back and behind. We're going to change this into our half moon. Left hand comes down, right leg is lifted. We're flexing through that right foot and lifting the the hip up towards the ceiling. Right arm comes up into your half moon. Breathe here, squeeze the glute, engage the shoulder blades, and we'll bend into the right knee. See if you can grab hold of the foot with the hand and kick into the hand with the leg. Into your sugar cane variation or candy cane, if you're feeling Christmassy. Maybe you can pick up the left hand. Squeeze the glute. Keep kicking into the hand. We'll let go. Stepping that right foot all the way to the back of the mat and bringing the arms up. And then lifting the chest up towards the ceiling. Let's bring those hands down. So they're coming either side of the left foot. We're pushing through the hands and stepping the left foot to the back of the mat. Breathing here. Coming all the way down. Bring the breath back and bring the heart rate back. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this flow, the last flow of 2024, with a little Christmassy twist thrown in there. Obviously, some of those poses like candy cane, Christmas tree, they are not actual yoga poses. So if you're brand new to yoga, please do not go to a class and say, I did Christmas tree pose in a flow, because they'll be like, what? Tree pose, make it Christmassy. I really hope you enjoyed this class. Please like, please subscribe, please share, comment, whatever you can do to grow this channel. It really does mean everything to me. You can send super thanks as well if you want to contribute to this lesson, but it's not compulsory. Thank you again. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I look forward to practicing with you all in the new year. Thanks. Happy New Year. Bye.